For World Book Day, I walked 3.5 miles visiting 6 charity shops and a coffee shop, and I learned that many places offer great book deals for World Book Day, and I need stronger arms. In this video, I'll show you what I found and talk about some of my recent sales as well. Hi, I'm Tina, and I'm addicted to books. I like buying bargains to read and resell to fund buying more books. So, World Book Day. It's celebrated on the first Thursday in March every year in the UK and the Republic of Ireland. In other parts of the world, it's celebrated on the 23rd of April, the date several prominent authors died, like Shakespeare and Cervantes. But in the UK, we like to be different, and we didn't want it messing up our other celebrations, like St George's Day. You can find out more about it on the charity's website and see how you can get involved next year. So, on to the books. I recorded this whilst going through them once I got home, so apologies if the sound's a bit different. So at the first shop, all of the books were 50p each for World Book Day. I picked up Simon R. Green Hell World because I like the look of the cover. It's in really good condition. And it looks like it's quite an old one. Yeah, and this one is a first edition published in 1995. Love the artwork on this. Not sure if it's got any resale value on its own. I've just looked and it hasn't. I think World of Books is selling it for like £3, so only really worth selling in a bundle. Also might be worth a read because I quite like old sci-fi. In very nice condition, the first Maze Runner, the second Maze Runner book, Scorched Trials, the third, Death Cure, the fourth, Kill Order, and the fifth, Fever Code. I'm guessing these all have the same publication date, which is probably the 2017 editions, because they look like they were probably in a box set, or at least a wrapped set at one point. I actually have a 3-book set already, which I've kept to read. So what I'll probably do is sell the 3-book set I've got and keep these ones to read. Well, they are really good condition. They don't look like they've been read at all. So I'm going to have to do that very careful, holding the spine together while reading job. But yeah, you can see on the back here, they're obviously a set. But nice, 50p each. I did sell my old ones for a total profit after costs of £4.05, and I remember that I actually sold a set of 4 new sealed ones, which I got at a car boot for £1 and sold for £10.99. So profit for those was £6.28. So I've not done too badly out of the Maze Runner books, and I've still got them to read. So the second shop, they didn't have any special offers on for World Book Day, but they're always quite cheap anyway. And I only picked up 1 book, and this one is a Black Library publication, and I just really like the look of this. Yeah, so it's Warhammer 40,000, The Emperor's Might, compiled by Jean Blanche. Now, I wasn't 100% sure what this was about, but for £1 I thought I'd give it a go. It's absolutely lovely. It's actually an art book with lots of absolutely gorgeous Warhammer art. Really nice condition. Okay, the dust jacket's a little bit bent at the top, but I had a quick look on eBay and this looks like it's going to sell really well, and this is probably what made the day worth it. It hasn't sold yet, but I did list it at top dollar, so maybe I'll need to bring it down slightly. The next shop, because it was World Book Day, they had everything for half price. I picked up The Witch and the Wizard by James Patterson, mainly because I didn't actually realise James Patterson ever wrote anything fantasy type. So yes, it's a free copy, but not anymore. So I've no idea if this has got any resale, but it just looked really interesting, not something I'd seen before, and I thought I'd have a look. I also picked up Making the Cat Laugh by Lynn Truss. I've got a couple of other Lynn Truss books. I find her very funny, and I thought I could read this one and then maybe sell them all together as a set at some point in the future. So, worth it for 50p. I got Simon Scarrow Blackout because I'm making a Simon Scarrow collection, and this is one that I didn't have. It's actually in nice condition, that one. Actually, I think that one, and it's a first edition third print, which I didn't realise when I picked it up. We have Stephanie Meyer's Twilight. This one's looking a little bit ropey. No, by no means a first edition, and a little bit tatty. You might have to check that all the pages are there. Never actually read the Twilight books, obviously seen the film. They might be worth a read. So I got the first one there. And then New Moon, that's in better condition. Obviously has been read, but much nicer condition than the first one. And Eclipse, that one's in quite good condition. So they were all 50p each. And The Breaking Dawn, which is actually a hardback, so that was £1. And that one is a first edition by the look of it. Well, I didn't really get it to being a foot boot because it was a first edition. I got it because it was part of that set. I'll have to look up and see how many of these are in the actual set. I'm not sure if that's all of them or not. But I will look it up and I will amend the video to let you know if that is a complete set. But they're probably going to be read and then before selling. In the fourth shop, they didn't have any offers on for World Book Day, but all of their books were £1. So I picked up a Simon Scarrow Sword and Scimitar, one missing from my Simon Scarrow collection. I picked up Kathy Reich's Bones to Ashes. I'm also making a collection of the Kathy Reich books because I've never read them, and this is the author. This is to do with the TV series Bones is to do with these. Not seen the series, but sounds intriguing. Have it on DVD to watch. Thought I'd read the books first. I think I've got the first one and a few others in the series. Not sure which number this one is. Let's have a look. Bones to Ashes. Oh, okay, quite late in the series. But yeah, that will add to my collection to read. I picked up this stack of Robin Young books. Not read these, not actually heard of them before, but they look like they're a set and they looked quite intriguing. It all sounds to be like Knights Templar and Crusades and things like that, and I love books like that. I've read other books in that theme, so yeah, I think these will be a really good read, and they're also in lovely condition apart from a bit of dust. Actually this is a first edition but a fifth printing. This one, first edition second printing, first edition fourth printing, oh, and this was the first edition first printing. It's actually quite nice, as I say. Once the dust's gone, I might clean that up a bit. It's actually quite nice. I have no idea on the resale value of these, but I just liked the theme. And this says the Brethren trilogy. I'm not sure if this is the whole set, but then I've got 4 of them, so I'm guessing there's something more to that. So in the 5th shop, they didn't have any offers on, so I picked up Simon Scarrow Centurion for 99p. Again, one for my collection. So these are the pound books here, 99p. And Simon Scarrow Blood of Rome, another one I'm missing from my collection. These were in really nice nick as well, good condition. So that was a 99p. And then for 99p, Terry Pratchett's Long Earth. This is the series he wrote with Stephen Baxter. So that's the first one. I think that one is the second one. So that was also 99p. And then strangely, because they were in the same set, these ones were 149, I guess because they were maybe in better condition. So there's the Long Cosmos, the Long Utopia, and the Long Mars. And now this makes up the complete set of 5, or rather a set of 5. I'm not sure if Baxter wrote any more on his own after Terry Pratchett died. I'll have to look that up. But I actually already have this set as on my waiting to read pile, but the set I've got are still new and sealed. I think I found those at a car boot for £1. So ironically, the new and sealed ones I picked up were way cheaper than these turned out to be all in total. But it does mean that I can sell my new sealed ones and keep these ones for the read. And these probably will also be keepers because I am a Terry Pratchett fan. So these are the 2015 edition Corgis, which are probably the first paperbacks actually of these. But yeah, those will be keepers. I'll sell my sealed set, which will pay for these easily. I also bought a new set of these a few years ago from the Works, I think it was, for £12.99 as a Christmas present for my aunt. And I also have the 1st, 3rd and 4th books in this series on my Kindle. I think I read the first one back in about 2016 and really enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to rereading it along with the rest of them soon. So the last ones were all in one of my favourite shops because at the moment they are offering 4 books for £1. And also it was lucky it was the last shop because it meant I could manage to carry them all home. It wasn't as far to carry them all. So I picked up, I don't know which order these are in for the series, I'll have to look them up. I have a load of Charlaine Harris from the True Blood series. I've not actually read the books. I've watched the series, enjoyed it. I will probably be reading these definitely. I already have a couple, but I didn't bother in the shop checking to see which ones I've already got because for 25p a book, it really wasn't worth the effort of trawling through my lists on my phone to work out which ones I was missing. I just figured 25p each, I'll pick them up. And if I've already got them, I can put them back in the charity shop at a later date. So anyway, so I got Charlaine Harris, Dead as a Doornail, Club Dead, Living Dead in Dallas, Definitely Dead, Altogether Dead, Dead to the World, and that was it for those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Charlaine Harris books to start building the set. As I say, I've got a few. I will have a look, see which ones I've got already, and I will update the video with that. But yeah, so these are going to be on my to read pile, and I'm guessing once I've got a complete set they'll probably sell. Also, I picked up all of these young Sherlock Holmes. Intriguing. Never read any of these, but they look really nice. They not a complete set. Well, okay, apart from if I don't drop them. So
I am going to drop them. So these ones look like they all come from the same set, same sort of era, publishing, printing. And then this one's slightly different, but one that's missing from there. So they will make a nice set to put together to sell maybe in the future. I will do a bit of research and see how many of these there are, and work out which ones of these are the ones that I've got. So we have Death Cloud. As I get it said, this was 25p. Snake Bite. Should be interesting to see. I'm not sure when these ones are published. Let's have a quick look. So these ones are 2014. I don't know if these are the first paperbacks. I'm guessing maybe not. I don't know. They might have been. Not sure. Have to look them up. I have to look a bit more research. But these are all in quite nice nick. Yeah. So as I said, Snake Bite, Night Break, Stone Cold, Knife Edge, and Firestorm. Always nice to pick up books when they look like they're part of a set. And yeah, I'm going to be interested to read these ones as well, as they're obviously either young adult or maybe even younger than that. I'm not sure. I'm guessing they're going to be a quick read. Yeah, print's quite nice and large. And yeah, I'm interested to see what they're like. They actually made a Young Sherlock film, didn't they? But I'm not sure if these are books to do with that.
No, it turns out they're not. The 1985 film was penned by Chris Columbus, and you can check it out on Amazon Prime Video or YouTube if you're interested.
So altogether, all of these came to
£25. The new sealed Long Earth set should hopefully sell for about that, although there will be fees and postage and everything to come out of that. But this one should make me quids in when it sells. Now, I don't know if you've seen my last book haul video. Here's a link so you can check it out if you haven't. But I did sell the Wilbur Smith Cry Wolf book that I showed you in that video. It sold for £8.99, so a net profit of £4.05. So let's take a look at the book fund. Thanks for watching. As I was finishing up this video, I went to my first car boot sale of the year. Yay! So if you'd like to see what I picked up there, please be sure to like and subscribe and let me know. I may do a roundup of some books that I've sold recently first though, or I could run through the books that I've read so far this year. So many choices. Let me know in the comments if you have a preference. Right, I'm off to read a book.